Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to talk about why the market is standing by, what is it waiting for, which will happen at 6 p.m. UTC, and also we are going to talk about what Lucian Todea said on his recent interview at Crypto Friday or Crypto Winner. Doesn't matter. I just cherry picked some of the questions which I could see on Twitter, and I'm going to try and translate the answers for you. And before we go into the details, I just wanted to make an announcement. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. UTC, I will have a chat with Edward from ZoidPay here in the channel live. Therefore, make sure that you tune in. You bring your questions because everything will be cherry picked from the chat, plus which I wrote down already in my notebook from Twitter. So let's just go and see what is happening with the market. So as you can see, Bitcoin just came back from the 36, 37 something to the 39,000, and it is still battling this downtrend, let's say, this micro downtrend. Now I tweeted today that if Ethereum goes above this trend line and confirms and starts to climb, that will be a very good sign for me that Bitcoin will also start to grow or start to go up. Now today at 6 p.m. UTC, we have a very big event, and that is the FOMC. That is the Federal Reserve, and they are going to communicate how much they are going to hike the rates or raise the rates, which means that the market could be already pricing it in. Therefore, if the rate is not higher than 0.5%, which was previously, then it will probably show us a pump and the market just bounce. If it's higher and it will be 0.75%, then it could mean that we will go even lower. Now, obviously, this is a better to tackle the inflation, and it is not an easy position for the Fed to be in because they want to contain the inflation, but they don't want to crash the economy, and you can't really have both of them, so you have to choose whichever you want or whichever is more important for you. And we know that for the Fed, the most important is the value of the US dollars. Therefore, yeah, I can see what is coming. Be prepared. It could happen that the market already priced in these bad decisions, as we saw it many times before, but it could also mean that people will be just so scared and everyone will capitulate and the Bitcoin price will just go down to the 35 or 30k. We don't know yet. And as I can see on Elrond is also waiting, and right now it is battling this resistance because we had this huge support which is coming from the $6 or $7, something like that, here from the bottom. We just crossed it and it cannot come back. In order to come back, it would need to go higher, 135, maybe just confirm and start to climb again. That would just give me some very peaceful moments. However, we can't see that, and if this rate hikes FOMC statement will go in a bad way, then I expect this to be even lower, maybe today or tomorrow or by the end of the week. So the next support which I'm watching is the 101st, 110, and after that the 85 and the 65. So yeah, strap on because some bumpy road is ahead. We could see a bounce, but I just cannot guarantee it, and no one else can guarantee it either. So yeah, make sure that you have your capital safe and you prepare yourself emotionally that you could see a very big dump in the value of your portfolio. But don't panic, sometimes it will come back. Now we don't know when, but sometimes, obviously. Okay, so Lucian Todea had a very interesting interview with Andrei Bratucu and George Buknich, and he shares some of the insights, some of the answers, some ideas, what is happening, what is going on at Elrond the network, and I wanted to share this with you because it was in Romanian, and I know that many people who are watching me don't speak Romanian. So first of all, max economics, we know that it is in the works, so in the next upcoming launches on other launchpads, for example, it doesn't have to be on the Maiar launchpad, it can also be, for example, on the Black Hat Networks launchpad. The max or the locked max will also play a big part in acquiring or getting the lottery tickets, and also the lottery tickets will be cheaper and it will be given to more people. So more people will get the tokens for a lower price, and for that you probably will need to have Elrond state as you have it right now, and max or locked max. So yeah, we will see how they will come out with this new economics, but I think it's really needed because right now max is just dumping in price and it just has no utility. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Ethereum bridge, many people are asking. They are in the last 100 meters, but he also stated that the last 100 meters sometimes are the longest ones. Also, they are working on it. It's as I could tell from what he said, it is a #1 priority, or maybe in the top 5. Obviously, they want to get this work as soon as possible because that could bring in a lot of more users who are right now on the Ethereum blockchain. NFT Marketplace is head-to-head with the Ethereum bridge, so they are also working on it, and they want to, or they will launch it right after the bridge. That's what he said. Let's go forward. Panama. So regarding the Panama stuff, they were working with the parties in Panama. They had several discussions, and right now the bill is with the president. He needs to sign it, but he can also veto it. If he sees that something is not right, then he can just throw it back. Therefore, nothing is finalized just yet. But they are at the last yard, or I don't know how the Americans say in the American football. Last 50 meters, let's say, or last 5 meters. If the president signs it, everything is good. They are in the green zone. Okay, very, very interesting question. How Elrond would resist what Solana is under, I mean, the pressure, because Solana is crashing now every week, and everyone asks how Elrond would handle it, because yes, I know that that many people are tweeting that, hey, Solana people, why don't you come on Elrond, because Elrond is much better and faster, and you won't witness, or you won't experience something what you experience right now on Solana, which is not true, because we cannot compare the transactions on Solana with the transactions on Elrond. Solana had 4 million transactions in 1 second, and that crashed it 2 days ago or 3, something like that. Therefore, Lucian Todea was asked what the Elrond system or the Elrond network would do with such demand. And he said that they have built in the protocol self-healing and anti-flood and anti-spam processes, which would in the worst case increase the time of the transaction. Therefore, they said that if Elrond network would face such demand, it doesn't mean that everything will just run through smoothly, but it wouldn't crash. The protocols would protect the network, therefore it would form a very big queue, and there will be longer transaction times, probably hours and days, I don't know, but on Solana I just had a 6 hours transaction time, and yeah, it wouldn't crash. So I would be very, very curious to see whether it would crash or not. I think if Elrond network would face one time this kind of a transaction demand, it wouldn't crash and would be able to make the transactions in a very good time. That would be the best marketing, but for that we need the transactions. The team cannot simulate it. We need the true demand. Cyber attacks in Romania, they also touched on that. I don't think that this is very, very important right now. This was mostly important for the Romanian government and for the Romanian companies, because I don't know if you heard of or if you saw it, but the cybersecurity chief just gave a statement to other companies that if they don't protect themselves and they are attacked and their security is breached, they will also get a ticket from the government, because they just allow the hackers to enter their system, therefore in Romanian system. Lucian said that they are under attack all the time. There are tries every day, therefore they are not too concerned, and they have all the tools they need to protect the Elrond network. Obviously, in crypto, it is a bit different than in a normal company which is on marketing, for example, because hackers can't really extract money from a company which doesn't have digital currency, and they hold their fiat money in a bank. Therefore, crypto companies are much more prepared for these kind of attacks. Therefore, yeah, I'm not too concerned. This was all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, like button, subscribe button, you know the drill. See you tomorrow.